a major national honor for the Superintendent of Vancouver Public Schools, why he's being recognized, and what it means for the district. Plus, it's help on wheels. Find out how one van is making a difference all over Vancouver, and new websites for Vancouver schools. Take a virtual tour and see what's new for parents. Hello and welcome to Inside Vancouver Public Schools. I'm Chad Young. Dr. Stephen Webb, the school district superintendent, is recognized as one of the very best in the country. He is one of 4 finalists for the National Superintendent of the Year award. Nick Vole sat down with Dr. Webb and discovered he's quick to pass the credit to others.
There are 14,000 school districts in the country.
And of those, just 4 have their superintendents nominated for National Superintendent of the Year. Vancouver Public Schools' Dr. Steve Webb is one of them. It began when he was named State Superintendent of the Year.
I was shocked, surprised, elated, and proud for our students and staff and community.
Dr. Webb is quick to credit others for this national recognition.
There's been a lot of heavy lifting that has been done by lots of people in classrooms and schools in our community.
But it also takes leadership and it takes vision, and Dr. Webb has an abundance of both.
It's good to see you. Hi, boys and girls.
He's just really driven. I mean, he has that drive to be the best and for the district to be the best, and it really comes through for all the employees. He sets the example, he helps the board set the vision, and then he executes.
One reason for the honor is that VPS has raised its on-time graduation rate from 64% in 2010 to more than 80% in 2015.
There isn't a magic formula. There's no silver bullet here. This is a whole systems approach to getting more kids across the finish line.
That means more support for students in a variety of ways to help all kinds of students graduate. Dr. Webb was also recognized for his push to expand family community resource centers, which help students with basic needs. He's also been a champion of educational technology to prepare students for the future. But ultimately, for Dr. Webb, it comes down to people.
People are inspired from very personal places to do this work on behalf of kids and families. And that's why staying connected to people and their passions in classrooms and schools is so critically important to me.
Dr. Webb will find out in February if he is the National Superintendent of the Year.
I am so proud to represent this community, our staff, and most importantly, our children in this national competition.
Inside Vancouver Public Schools, I'm Nick Vole.
Thanks, Nick, and good luck, Dr. Webb. For winning State Superintendent of the Year, he's earned a trip to Washington, D.C. and Arizona to meet with other top educators from around the nation. As you heard, one of the many areas of excellence for which Dr. Webb and the district are being honored are family community resource centers. Because not every school has one just yet, the district has one on wheels. The Mobile Resource Center offers many of the same services as a traditional center. Nicole Lauren Graham drives the van and works with schools and parents. She hauls food, clothes, toiletries, and whatever else is needed. She's discovered schools are already looking out for families.
They're creating tiny resource centers, whether it's a bulletin board or a table that has resource information or flyers about what's going on. So when I reach out to schools, I ask, what are you already doing? Because most schools are already doing something.
Nicole says she's also helping bridge the gap between existing family community resource centers. If one center has a surplus of an item, she can deliver it to a school in need. She's also attending school events to develop relationships with families. That mobile family community resource center came in handy as members of the local SEIU donated to help families in need. The district employees collected about 400 pounds of food from coworkers, friends, and family and delivered it outside the Jim Parsley Center. The idea came from within the union, Local Chapter 925, and was quickly approved at a meeting. The folks who delivered it told us they were glad to help their neighbors.
The donations that were brought probably would be much help for families in need.
The items donated went to families at Leaser School along with Fir Grove and Vista schools. One of the nation's leading experts on community schools visits Vancouver. Marty Blank, the director of the Coalition for Community Schools in Washington, D.C., stopped by ESD 112 to meet with local educators. Blank talked about how local schools can extend their reach into communities to help families. Studies show that students with stable home lives succeed more often in school. Representatives from the Vancouver and Evergreen districts attended, along with other districts in our area. The Family Community Resource Center at Fruit Valley Elementary School has something special going on in the mornings. Even though they don't go there anymore, middle schoolers who live in the neighborhood gather there for an early morning breakfast. The center is open in the mornings for kids to stay warm while they wait for the bus. Sometimes the food is just a snack, like a granola bar. At other times, it's more substantial. Community volunteers come in to keep the students company.
I like that part because you get to interact with new people and you get to talk with them, see what they're like, instead of just staying in your own bubble.
The morning meetings have been going on for a couple of years. A major partner of the FCRCs is the Foundation for Vancouver Public Schools. It just finished up its annual chess drive with great results. This is footage from the annual Skyview versus Columbia River volleyball game. It's one of dozens of events put on by schools to raise money for the foundation and all of its work helping kids. This year, students brought in more than $57,000, which is up 10% from last year. Here are the best fundraisers by level. For elementary, Fruit Valley brought in $8.90 per student. Alki Middle School brought in $7.82 per student, and Skyview High School pulled in $3.28 per student. VPS staff members also put on a fundraising campaign, and this year they set a new record, $162,000. Employees gave cash or signed off on deductions from their paychecks, so kids in our community can get their basic needs taken care of. Voters will be asked in February to pass a replacement educational maintenance and operation levy, just like they've done for more than 50 years. The levy would pay for basic everyday costs associated with running a district, such as teacher salaries, classroom supplies, maintaining grounds, and more. The current levy is set to expire at the end of the school year. The M&O levy makes up about 19% of the school district's annual budget. To get more information about the levy, stay tuned after this episode for an in-depth video of what the levy pays for and how the district is funded. It's that time of year again where parents and students keep their eyes peeled for snow. So how do you know for sure whether school is open, closed, or delayed? Your best resource is the school district website. That's vansd.org. When school is canceled or delayed, there will be information on the homepage. You can also get the latest info from flashalert.net and can even subscribe to its news feed. When there's a change to the school schedule, the district puts it out on Facebook and Twitter. Or you can find out the old-fashioned way by calling the number on your screen, 313-1401. Parents and staff come together at Minnehaha Elementary School for a family tech night. We sent our intern, Megan Bina, down to grab some footage. Parents and kids crammed the hallways and learned how their students are using technology in their learning this year. They also got a glimpse of the future of school technology. Among other topics, parents learned that Minnehaha has a new website.
Well, I think it's just that we have so many great things, curriculum resources, parent resources, that the easier it is for people to get to them, the better.
A little more knowledge on technology because things are upgrading so fast and not knowing how to keep up with it. So it's good and informative for that.
This is the second year that Minnehaha has invited parents in for Tech Night. District staff talked about the iPad deployment schedule for next year at the elementary school level. Parents also scrolled through the school's new website with their kids. Converting old school websites is a process that takes time, especially when you consider there are more than 30 schools in the district. But as the sites arrive at schools, parents and staff have an abundance of new options. Tara Cox takes us on a virtual tour.
More than ever, parents are looking for information on their child's education online. With that in mind, Vancouver Public Schools is revamping school websites, beginning with elementary schools. The first thing you'll notice when you browse to one of the newer sites is the clean and modern design. The new design organizes information so the most important things are easy for parents to access, such as bus routes, lunch menus, school news, and more. It's not just about pretty-looking websites. The design is great for parents on the go. The sites are device-friendly, so they're easy to use on the computer or on your phone. Staff information is easily available, so parents can find their child's teacher contact information with a click. For For staff, access to email and the employee portal is easy to find at the top of every page. And the all-important school calendar is right on the homepage and is monitored by the school to be as up-to-date as possible. Speaking of up-to-date, all the news and calendar items on the website feed automatically into the VPS mobile app. That means if you have the app, all the news you need comes directly to your phone. You can download the app on Google Play or the Apple App Store. The best part, it's free. The website rollout is now partially done at the elementary level. Next up is the middle schools and the high schools. Inside Vancouver Public Schools, I'm Tara Cox.
The district's use of technology is the focus of a new video series produced by the U.S. Department of Education. A film crew visited Vancouver in the spring and gathered interviews and footage from several schools. The three-part series shows how VPS deploys devices and trains staff members to properly use them to boost student learning. The videos are meant to inspire other districts across the nation to follow suit. To see the videos, go to the website on your screen. That's vansd.org/future-ready. That's it for us. Make sure you check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/vansdtv. You can find a whole lot more school district news and programming. Until next time, I'm Chad Young.